for joining. It means so much to me, and I promise you, we'll always have something fun to do. That was my intro. Hey, okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Royal Pushback Aftermath. I started my new mirror. Thank you. These are the folks that I could find. And there are 17 or 18 people that joined the last 2 days. And I don't know why I can't find everybody. It should come up right in comments, right? So there was, I don't want to say everybody saw it. So there was a Sind, a G, hen_Sarah JM. And it takes a while to fill that in so it looks fun. And, you know, I've always wanted to paint anyway. So, and thank you to Toxic for saying that, where are you, Toxic? Oh, you're not toxic. I'm not slipping under. Did you like that video that I left yesterday showing my tooth? I still haven't gotten it fixed. So that's how much I hate going to doctors. Now, so today, okay, last night I read Annalise Michael, The Exorcism of Annalise Michael, and I put up some videos afterwards because I did notice that Sophie destroyed a lot of things. So with that being said, since I've been trying to put, I look. I was having such a yucky day today. I went to Rexall and I got some fake nails. I thought, oh, well, hell, if you can't beat them, join them. And it is nighttime, and I know I'm a very hyper person. This is the agenda today, okay? I want to talk about Queen Elizabeth and Molly Bloom and like what on earth did they have in common, okay? And Meghan, Prince Harry and that wife of his, I don't want to be too disrespectful, okay? I also want to talk about Catherine. I have no update. This is why it's called the aftermath, because you see, everything goes by so darn quickly that people don't take time to think about what they say prior to saying it. And I've put up things that I really regret putting up, like the video that I did yesterday. Not a good day yesterday. You know, and I don't even have a TV show, but I take a lot of pride in this little TV show. I wanted to do something like the Carol Burnett show, and I was trying to get friends to participate. Nobody will, because they think I'm too old to do this. No, I'm not. I'm too old to be, never mind. Anyway, so what was our agenda again, everybody? Queen Elizabeth II and Molly Bloom. What on earth could they have in common? I'm going to give you a hint. It's a piece of trivia. What is the best play of the 20th or the 21st century? And he was married to an icon. Yeah, and Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle, Rachel Meghan Markle. What on earth is upset with Catherine's stomach and William? I wanted to talk about my leg, because I am so mad today. Remember, I'm not mad as so much hurt and disillusioned by the ecosystem in which I live in terms of the small jurisdiction and how large corporations and government infrastructures are so complicated. But I'm doing research, but it takes time. Does anybody out there know how to vet? Because I have, you know what? I have really good big ideas. I do. I have very good big ideas. I remember Janet Walker always used to say this about me. I have can I just play with my fingernails and show them off? Is that okay? My friend Sandy, who's 81 years young, she says to me, you are a character. Now, when you hold your hands like this, it's supposed to mean that you're in control. It's an illusion. Do you know that certain behaviors make you feel a certain way about yourself? Okay. We all know that. We've all been through that. I just have to, I did these press-on nails over top of that awful nail polish I had because I couldn't find nail polish remover. Do 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 da 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 da. Does anybody know where that theme song comes from? Okay, so I'm reading the Matthew Perry book. I started this channel, it says the 19th of 2021 or something. Well, I never knew I had it the whole time. I guess everybody has a channel. If they have a Google address, you can make up a channel. I'm surprised that Buddha hasn't fallen off my guitar. Anyway, do you remember that movie Hunt? When Carrie Roman from Nurse Jackie plays the main character, and Democrats are trying to kill Republicans, and they kidnap people and kill them like Animal Farm. So Carrie Roman, and her name in the movie is Christine, says to this trained Marine that she had to kill to get to the president of the United States it was. I love doing quotes now with these fingernails. Leave press-on nails. Hell, if you have a podcast and you're trying to build an illusion, don't tell anybody you've got nail polish underneath them, because I'm sure you can see it. I put them on 5 minutes before I came on to look in control. Anyhow, so Carrie from Nurse Jackie is playing this role, and she kills this Marine that's trying to kill her. And she looks at the Marine while he's dying, and she's just going to kill him. And she looks at him and she said, I thought this was all a conspiracy. And I was just like, and then I came here and I was chained and drugged, and I thought, I can't. And then I felt like, she has these big eyes, and it's the only show where Dr. Cooper, I hear somebody say, you speak Ukrainian? And she says, oh, I'm really good at languages. Anyway, that has nothing to do with me staying on topic. So here's my opinion pieces. Queen Elizabeth and Molly Bloom, what do they have in common? Now, I could put up the pieces, but if you want to go find the clips I'm talking about, they've been all over the internet. You can go find Molly Bloom on Andrew Gold, Diary of a CEO. Anyways, Molly Bloom had so much dirt on all these actors. And the lawyer was saying, and it was based on true events. It was called a movie, Molly Bloom. She wrote that book, and it happened years ago. And now she's married with children. Yada, yada, yada. She really is driven, really driven. It's really freaking cold down in this basement, let me tell you. I'm moving my podcast up to the nice warm upstairs, but I have to do the singing on Shania's singing Saturdays down here. That's why I want to call it upstairs, downstairs. So Molly Bloom said in the lawyer's office, I'm not taking the deal. And do you know what she could have had back? All of her money. All she had to name were the stars and the people that played at her poker games. She wouldn't do it. The lawyer said, why? She said, because I'm named after my great-great-grandmother, Molly, and my last name is Bloom. And in the movie, she said, it's my name, and it's all that I have left. And then the lawyer says, you choose now to read The Crucible? And she said, you're right. It's such a really good book. Really great play. Because it's about gossip. And that's all she had left. No movie stars came to her rescue, and she was, Anyways, go watch Molly Bloom, listen to her interviews, and you'll see that piece. Google Molly Bloom talking to the lawyer about Molly Bloom being her name and all that she has left. Then we hear this story, and everybody who does royal channels goes on right away, and they put up about what happened with Queen Elizabeth in reference to Meghan Markle using Lilibet Diana. What about Meghan's family? See, her ambition is fame and money or being notorious. I bet, Roger Stone used to say no publicity is worse than bad publicity. Okay, well, didn't he go to jail for Donald Trump? And Donald Trump is allowed to run again? I have an opinion of it. I'm getting gutsy, don't worry. So, Meghan Markle, the Queen really never did own anything of her own. What her job was to protect the dynasty. And that was her father's pet name to her. And Meghan Markle uses it to call this child and the children. I'm starting a petition with the government in Parliament because King Charles can reach out to Joe Biden and find out where his kids are to do a wellness check, because Meghan and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are mentally ill. And I don't want to go back into their psychology because we are where we are now. Everybody's talking about it, but let's do something about it. I sat in that wheelchair for a year. I'm afraid to change. Look at change.org with Lasha Rajanko on it, because I'm afraid the 81 people that supported me, fucking thank you. I am serious. And I need 500,000 signatures. That will change something in Canada for a lot of people, and it's very complicated. I was going to talk about the leg, but no. What is wrong with Catherine's stomach? My gut is telling me she is so stressed out from remaining silent to that woman, Meghan Markle. Okay? Matthew Perry. What the heck does this say? and ask. I have an ask for all of you. The Matthew Perry. All right. I've been reading the book. It's a very good book. He goes into great detail about things. However, I have a hero, Cheer Denise. Now, before she started, I just want to clarify this. And if you don't believe me, go look at when she started her channel, look at when I started mine, and look at one of the first videos I tried to put up, reading Margaret Atwood's The Testaments for Handmaid's Tale, because audiobooks helped me fall asleep, but I couldn't afford them. And then I found her channel, and my life changed. She got me interested in reading again. And I read The Exorcism of Annalise Michael last night. I was going to read Matthew Perry's book, and I'm going to, but I'm just highlighting the interest parts because he goes on and on and on. And there was something always in my gut that I cared about him as a human being, but I didn't like him. The behaviors he exposed on Oprah Winfrey was brave, but it was very self-indulgent. It wasn't the time or the place. And people tell me that every day. So I understand what he goes through, okay? But my locus of control compared to his is an A+++. And I still struggle with locus of control, temper, staying regimed. But that's an everyday focus. I just won't take medication for it. Maybe medication would make all the difference, right? I just wanted to say that the Queen's name, her job was to protect the dynasty, and she did her job at all costs. And maybe she wasn't a demonstrative, tactile person, but she loved in her way, okay? We all know the ramification of divorced families. There's nothing different about royals compared to us, except this, the knowledge they would have about what's really going on in the world, because everybody rich wants notoriety. Oh gosh, I had a brain injury in 2007 and I'm going through menopause. Notoriety. Thank you. So if I get a little slow or I get in a little bump, just give me a moment, okay? It's only a 17-minute, 54-second video. You don't have to stare at my face all day. Just flip the phone down and listen to what I'm saying and do your own research. Molly Bloom and Queen Elizabeth. Molly Bloom is a commoner. Queen Elizabeth was the Queen of England, but they both had the same ethics about their mouths staying shut. Meghan and Harry are mentally ill, and those children need a wellness check in the States. So if anybody sees this in the States, go do it. Find out the truth, media. They're eighth in line to the throne. Whatever affects Canada affects the States. And if they're trying to screw up the compounded industrial complex. And that has something to do with Zuckerberg and Bernie Sanders and free speech. And watch the royal grift. Paula M., thank you for sending me my t-shirt. It's in the mail. I got a real thing from the post, and the only thing that I'm waiting for is you, and I'm doing this on purpose to show you my nails. Ooh. Okay, I've been reading the Matthew Perry book, but before I read it, I have to fact check because now things are coming out, and Cheer Denise was right. It's a pseudo recovery story, and Matthew Perry, this pisses me off. You don't want to speak ill of people who pass, but he's not passed. I do not believe that. I refuse to believe that when we're gone, we're gone. Our spirits move somewhere, and I know that he was trying to leave some form of dignity for himself, Because for somebody to treat themselves the way he did his whole life and others, he was either narcissistic or hated himself, and I need to get to the truth before I read any of this. Those are the things that I wanted to share and talk about. And that's that for today. I had a very busy day today. Thank you for watching my videos yesterday. Usually I make more videos when I'm kind of depressed because they make me happy. But I think I should start doing the difference because doing this makes me really happy. And I put on fake nails and I sat like this to look in control. Oh, and the Stephen Avery case. Candace Owen, I love Candace Owen. I don't know why she's polarizing or offensive, but she uses little pivot and spins. The Daily Wire didn't need to charge for it. They make enough money. That's why I always say, what is enough for people? Well, these do itch better than my real nails. And the best part is when I want to take them off, all that awful nail polish will come off. Not bad for $10.99, eh? I think I should read about blue eyes. Robert Scott, blue eyes. Oh, and you know that picture of my mother with David Letterman? I got that done in Hamilton when there used to be, oh God, what was it called? Central Mall. And I wanted to get my mother a present, and she loved David Letterman, and they both have that space right there, and their teeth. I used to have perfectly straight teeth. If you go to my Facebook account, I should dance tonight. I haven't danced. Dance the night away. A little out of tune there. Get from Australia. Oh my goodness. You're very kind. How come y'all haven't been emailing me for your free tarot reads? Oprah used to do that. Ew. Yeah. So I had this made for my mom because I thought my mom looked like Natalie Wood, and this was just. Do you know how old my mother was? This was just before she met my father. She is like 14 years old there. Maybe a little younger. She matured really quickly like myself. And she loved David Letterman. Miss you, David Letterman, I say. I've gotta go, but I'll be back tomorrow. That's something to gnaw on tonight. Oh, silly girl, silly girl.